Hello everybody and welcome back to WarPlan, where we are playing as the Axis. So it's been a week since the last recording, so I don't know exactly what happened in the last episode, but we do have a lot of stuff going on down here in the Caucasus. We are reforming a line. The Soviets are trying to reinforce, making sure we don't get into the backfield, into these cities that all have victory point totals assigned to them. That kind of stuff. We do have occupied. We do have Stalingrad occupied. Whether or not that will hold, I'm not sure. It seems this line is actually a lot weaker now than it was, just because they're spread out more. So we have a numerical advantage because we're fairly deep, while they have just a thin line like here and here. This looks bad, but we've capped off their gains. We've closed the holes in the line, so hopefully they don't get any more individual units behind us. We've got some good stuff going on up here in the northern theater. So actually, I think we're going to... We've already used our combat actions here. We can hit them once. Do a couple of hits. There we go. So that unit's gone. And then next turn we can start moving out and up here to try and cut off this the Soviet 18th Army that's in Tulin. What else? We got anything else to do? I'm fairly certain we were close to the end of this. Okay, we do have our North American invasion force that we are going to be sending in. Well, let's go ahead, raid that. If you move in there, embark this unit. We're hoping that we can stop them from attacking. There. Can't get you out. Get you out there, though. Okay. That works. Okay. Hopefully they don't attack us in Portland and they retreat because of the naval stuff going on, and then we can just invade, take Portland, and then go get Quebec, Montreal, go to Ottawa, take that, and then start moving down into Maine and New England and see what the American response will be. Other thing I wanted to do is just because I think it'll help us in the long run by decreasing our logistics. All of our garrison forces in France will be put into actual garrison status, just like they are in England. There we go. I think we've done everything we can down here and here for the most part. Yeah, it looks like it is. So we're just going to go ahead and shift you guys down just in case they try and go for the planes. I think that's going to be it for this. Can't hit them. Do some damage. Okay, it's not bad. Yeah, okay. Then I think we go ahead and go on to the next turn. Except we do have some spare points in our stockpile. Let's get another infantry corps. Anti-tank infantry corps, a large one. Alright. Let's just go ahead and use our air power here. Just hit them where we can. Let's weaken this unit. Alright. bit more targeted than we have been lately. Alright. I think that's good. We don't have anything else in the war panel to do. We are getting close to our victory because I want to get a major victory, so we need 3,831 victory points. Right now we have 2,137. It's 1943. So I think we could do it. We just need to get the rest of our areas in the Soviet Union. There's plenty of points here. And probably North America. Because I don't see Richmond doesn't have anything, but there's plenty of victory points here and there. You can pick up Buffalo, Rochester, Pittsburgh. There's probably something for Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, New York, Boston. Yeah, there's probably a couple. So we'll hopefully see that, but let's go ahead and end the turn and see what happens. Okay, they did attack. They did not go full in, so we can invade next turn. Let's see what the Soviets do. Okay, they're surrounding Stalingrad. Okay, pushing us back a bit. Okay, they are redeploying to Quebec. Alright. So the SS Cossack surrendered, and one of our corps surrendered. And then 2 submarines were sunk, a U.S. submarine and an Italian submarine. And that looks to be about it. So now we can do an invasion. Which we got both of those units there. We'll keep shifting our forces in a united front. Have the German High Seas Fleet go to Halifax. Oh yeah, they are moving units up. We'll see what comes over here. If it really comes down to it, we can go ahead and shift a lot of Spanish units, including some Italian units that are still around. Could get them up there. Yeah, let's get the entire Italian fleet and let's start moving them out. Because we can. I forgot to bomb these guys here. So I'll get back to it. And the Ness battery. Just keep hitting them. Gonna have this division get on board a ship and head out to America. Let's get you on board a ship as well. Have this Spanish one board a ship. Okay, they can't go now, but they'll be able to go next turn. There'll be a division and a corps moving out. This Italian air wing move out. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to shift you back. You through there, you there, there. You'll go there. You'll go there. You'll go there. You'll go there. We're just falling back, give them a like area to move into. And then these guys will all attack that tank unit, which is gone. So we got through there. We're going to rush up with some of these units. Alright, so we got the tanks up there. These three will take on this garrison. We'll have Riga occupied. Make sure fighters are pretty forward. Then let's go ahead and continue targeting. Well, let's just have an air offensive. Alright. Air offensive down there. So now let's make sure we knock out this army. Have them have the, what is that, Hungarians take on that, and then, what are we gonna do? I'm thinking we pull back a bit for our units. Give the Soviets some maneuvering room. Especially given the fact that our supplies aren't the best in this region. We surround this city and then attack it from all sides, knocking it out. Take that area, take that one. Just start shifting our troops over and utilizing all this open ground we now have to spread out our line so we're not so bunched up everywhere. Nope, did not have enough for that one. Okay. Let's just keep shifting our troops over. Giving us a fairly good line going up here that they're going to have to shift a lot of forces over to deal with. That gives us an opportunity here. Not as much as I would like. Want to try and get through here. What we're going to do is just move you over. Not enough. We need this division. We need like corps here instead of divisions. Okay. Nothing new there. Logistics is starting to get ropey, and so are the manpower. This is the manpower, but should be okay. Should be okay. Yeah, they're shifting a lot of troops up, but we'll see what comes for us. I'm hoping that we can deal with them. I mean, this core isn't too bad. Let's fall you back here, get some supplies, then we'll do some more raiding. If it comes down to it, we can fall back to this little choke point here and just hold this until we get some reinforcements from Europe. But, I mean, that wouldn't be that bad. I mean, we could also, like, board a ship and invade Boston, take Boston. We've got options. We own the seas now. I mean, the the Allies barely have any ships still at sea, which is a weird thing to say. And we also own the skies. The only thing we don't own 100% is the ground, but we're making progress there. Okay, yeah, I think we're good everywhere. There's not much else we can do. I mean, we could do an attack here. Okay. That forces them back. We got there, then we got there, so they might come over and try and hit us, but we're starting to push in and cut them off. Heck, we could even move here. Hit them a bit, which will hurt them. And we'll start making headway through the northern lines here, and maybe even connect up with the Finns. If we can connect up with the Finns, then we're in a pretty good situation. Oh yeah, definitely a good situation. But I think that's all we're going to be able to do for this turn, so let's go ahead and end the turn, see what happens. Also, if my voice sounds a bit quieter or a little bit more raggedy, it's because my throat is kind of killing me today. So, may not be as boisterous as I normally am. Alright. Okay, forces out there. I thought that was going to be a chance. Force us back in a couple areas down south. They're going heavy down south in the Ukraine. That is where they're focusing the majority of their forces, which is kind of good for us because we have superiority in some of the other areas. Okay, we didn't lose anything that turn, which is good. So they forced us back here, I think. No, they forced us back here. Or here. Yeah, here. They forced us back here, but that still leaves up here fairly open. So let's go ahead and cut off this town. Let's see if we can knock them out. Nope. If you fill in that area... Okay. Do some attacks there. Fall back a bit after doing that attack. Fill in the line there. Strike this motorized or mechanized unit. Move through. Keep pushing them back. All right. Can even shift up a couple of troops. Shift up here, try and get a breakthrough up north, so they have to reinforce that, weakening the center, which is where Moscow is. So they forced us back along here a bit, but it's not that big of a deal. Let's see. Let's see if we can knock out Rostov. No. Let's look at the Italians. Are they low on manpower? No, they're not low on manpower. They just have really bad... Yeah, their forces just aren't looking too good. They've been in constant combat. So we're just going to move out here. Push in a couple of German units. That will help with the fight. Because we need to take Rostov to anchor our southern flank. Alright. They're definitely moving a lot over here just because of how open this was. Okay. Question is, where is a good opening to hit them at? Okay. So we're good hits along this line. Let's do some attacks there. Attack there a bit. One more just in case. Alright. It's not bad. 29th Army. If we can knock out the 29th Army, we have an opening to get kind of around a bit. I mean, we still have to go through the Pripyat, but we do have a fairly open shot at taking out, if we can surround them, this mechanized corps, which would open up supplies. Okay, well, first things first, let's make sure we get the Italian Navy. Let's get them to the Azores. Let's get these guys across. Let's move you down to Halifax. Okay. Let's move up some of these units here. Let's form a line here just to see what happens. We've taken over the state of Maine, essentially, at this point. We've got this unit. Or no, not that unit. Where's the other one? There we go. This unit. This division will move in. See what that does. Let's do another. Let's do an anti-tank corps. Get that built. Couple turns out. All right. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Let's do our bombing. Come on. Not doing a lot to the to the Malta garrison. Okay. Just keep striking them, see if we can knock them out without a fight. That would be nice. Doesn't look like we can do much around here. If we can knock out this unit, the 18th Soviet Army, we can then start pushing along up towards Leningrad, which will unseat their flank, which will mean they'll have to pull back to probably Novgorod, which will give us some freedom of maneuver up here that we can push out and maybe get back to Vybisk, which would be nice. We'll see if we can do that. It will be a fight, though. Okay, did some attacks there. Okay, no bombings there. Alright. Yep. Okay, I think that's gonna be well, we can hit these guys. Try and knock them back. Put in that core. Alright. Yeah, shifting over a lot of our line to extend it so that the Soviets have to extend theirs, which kind of favors us, but I think that's it for that turn. And looking at the time, that's going to be the end of the episode. So, thank you for joining me for this episode. If you liked it, please leave a comment down below, hit that like button. If you want to support the channel, consider the subscribe button down below, as well as take a look at the description down below, where I have links to my Discord and my Patreon page. I'll see all of you in the next episode. Bye!